Hi everybody, this is Eric. I'm Esther's brother with another edition of Flexmodo.com. Today what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be presenting a couple of alternate ab exercises. Like nothing can really replace your standard crunches or your leg raises. The reason why they're standard is because they work. But for those that have been doing training for a while, sometimes your abs build a certain amount of resistance to it, so therefore they're looking for ways to shock your abs into some more additional growth. So what I'm going to be demonstrating today is like two optional ab exercises that you can do that I personally have found effective in developing my abdominals. So if you just kind of follow me, the first one that we're going to do is called an incline leg raise or a leg pulse. So if you kind of follow me, I will demonstrate a couple of reps. So, come on. Okay, so I have one of these. Anyone that has one of those like slant boards, or they can do that on their bench if it declines all the way. I have one of these Chuck Norris things because everybody knows that Chuck Norris doesn't do push-ups; he pushes down the world. So anyway, this is a good machine. It's got like a lot of versatility. What I like to do is set myself up like this. Now, the key thing here is to not bring your legs all the way up. What I'm doing is I'm bringing it to a certain point and I'm pulsing up. I'm going to demonstrate a couple of repetitions. And from here, I'm going to, at this point, I'm going to pulse up. Okay? That's 2, 3, 4, pulse up. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Okay, now in terms of sets and repetitions, what I would say, what I personally do is 4 sets of 25. If you're just beginning this and can't do the 25, what I suggest is just doing 4 sets to failure, keeping good form. You want to get that burn. They always say that the workout actually begins when you start feeling that burn. All the reps leading up to that basically is just leading up to that point. And that's when your workout actually begins and when the growth starts. You have to treat your abs like any other body part. There is a misconception that people do literally hundreds of crunches or leg raises and think that that whittles it down, which is simply not true. Your abs are muscles just like anything else. In order to get those deep cuts, there also has to be some cardio and diet involved. So more on again, like treat it like sets. Go to failure, and you'll get better results instead of like spending about an hour like going through your ab routine. Okay, so now I'm going to show you a second exercise, which is going to be on this ab dolly device. There's many devices on the market, such as the wheel or that blue device that kind of looks like a vacuum cleaner. But the whole thing here is it's basically doing the movement of an ab crunch with cables. Some of us don't have that apparatus at home. I find that this is like a good replacement, especially when you're hitting the middle abs. Crunches usually work the upper. What I was doing on that slant board was focusing on the lower. So this, we're going to be targeting upper and middle, so we get like good overall development. So I'm going to set myself up over here, and I'll kick out a couple of reps. Now the key thing here is when you are doing this movement, you are pulling yourself up with your core. So you're not actually pulling it back like kind of like a pull-up, so to speak. I'm going to rest my elbows on here. Some apparatus will have some kind of handle. But for me, I will begin with this. So keep your core tight and your back straight. From here, it's almost like you're sucking yourself up. This is very relaxed. It's all core. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Okay, so again, my recommendation is the same as a slant board. I do 4 sets of 25. I more or less do the same thing here, or basically, if 25 might be a little too much or too little, go to failure. So 4 sets of failure, treat it like any other body part. For the more advanced folks, or people that have the wheel, or again, that blue vacuum cleaner thing, a variation. And now this is harder. Now the emphasis is going to be on your shoulders as well. This is the more advanced version, where I'm actually holding the handles here as opposed to resting my forearms, and it's to go down like so, and then bring myself back up. Okay? So a lot of people that have the wheel, this is pretty much the movement that you will be doing. It is a good movement. It is more challenging. I also find though that it fatigues your shoulders as well, which is all well and good, but if you're focusing strictly on your core, and this is part of your regular routine with some of your upper body parts, you might want to just go with the basic version. Okay, so any comments, feel free to comment on the website. Be sure to check out flexmodo.com. Good luck, and just let us know if this makes a difference. Hopefully it does. Good luck with your training.